Stack 44 coming in with another video. Your life is a puzzle, piece it together. Well, I want to give a shout out to Coach Warren before we get started. He posted that I put in my first video. If you guys don't know who Coach Warren is, go check him out. Put in Coach Warren in the YouTube search and you will find Coach Warren, and you can find me over there on his live stream panel. Usually when he gets live streams, I'm a voice on there. I've been on the panel for about 7 months. But let's get right into this video. Your life is a puzzle. Let's piece it together. So, you think about life from being a young child all the way to a grown person, man, woman, or whatever. You learn things along the way from your grandparents, from your parents, from your coaches, from your teachers, from your family, from your friends. One story I'm gonna give you guys is my granddaddy. I used to work with him at a flea market. He had a booth at the flea market, and my granddaddy just passed away July 11th, a day right before my birthday. But long story short about my granddad, what he's installed in me that I took it from him all my life, and I'm installing in my children, is that you can learn from any age. Basically, he used to leave me at the booth for about an hour when we go to lunch, and he sold stuff from Hot Wheels on to washers and dryers. So every age would come up to his booth and ask me questions about stuff, and he used to always tell me, just because a little kid come up here or older man, don't judge what they look like, don't judge them, period. Listen and understand what they're saying to you. You could learn something. And that's one aspect of life that I kept with me moving forward, that I always listen and learn to people. And through people, I know that God can speak through people to you to tell you what you should be doing or what you need to be doing. You know, somebody on here right now that's listening to me that gonna start figuring out the pieces of their life and the puzzle pieces of their life by hearing this video. And then some people, like my man Grown Man Business, say, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know, let it fly if it don't apply to you. But at the end of the day, you know, that aspect, that being always having an open mind, helped me through life, helped me to see the pieces of my life that won't break me but make me stronger. Because at the end of the day, everybody go through something, but when you go through something, you need to piece it in your life to make you better and force you to realize that it's not all about you. It's about what your story is gonna be in the end. So, another side note, the movie Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith and Jada Smith, it was a story in the movie when Jada Smith was saying a man was in the ocean, and he was telling a boat that came past that, you know, God's gonna save me. You don't need to save me. And then another boat, he told the next boat the same thing, and eventually the man died. And then he gets up to heaven and asks God, why didn't you save me? He said, well, I sent you 2 boats, dummy. And a lot of people are getting boats sent to them and signs sent to them by ignoring the signs. And that's one aspect of life that I feel like we all should follow. We should all follow the signs and realize that everybody's here for a reason, and everybody, you know, could be in your life for a season. And, you know, take on the aspects of life that you learn from your parents, your coaches, your teachers, your friends, anybody. You can learn from anybody. I always have an open mind, Because if you don't have an open mind, you have a closed mind, thinking you know it all, eventually you're going to fall on your face. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this video is basically, you know, displaying the pieces in your life that you can use to build a legacy for yourself and pass on to your children, the people you come in contact with. Like, you go to a job, you may be a job for a short time, but you may run into somebody that may network and change your life by the networking or what they know or who they know. And the world is about not what you know, it's about who you know. And sometimes that's one thing about always keeping an open mind. You might know somebody that's younger than you that can help you get to where you need to be, or somebody older than you, or somebody may be handicapped that can help you, or you learn or be grateful for the stories they tell you about their lives, that you take heed and realize that I don't want this to happen to me, or it, you know, God bless this person that it happened to, you know, moving forward. I mean, that's just the way life works, that if you don't have an open mind, you will be lost. Like, you have to have an open mind and a clear understanding of what people bring to you when you come across them in your life. You know, everything happens for a reason, and you have to take heed of those words. The biggest thing is about, you know, the piece in the puzzles in your life is if you relish the pieces in your puzzle of your life, you will know who you are. You know what I mean? You'll know who you are. You'll understand who you are, and eventually, you know, you can't love nobody else until you love yourself. And, you know, anybody could look down on a puzzle and look at a bunch of pieces, but they don't want to put it together. But, you know, at the end of the day, to put it together, you have to do the work. So once you put the work together and put the puzzle together, you will feel good at the end of the day, that knowing that I got down and I figured this thing out. And the puzzle I'm talking about is life. If you figure life out, figure out how to move in your lane in life and not look at the next person in the next lane, you can be happy within yourself before you leave this earth. But that's all I basically want to say. You know, like, comment, subscribe, you know, share the video with one of your friends or something. And like my man Grown Man Business say, if it don't apply, let it fly. You know, we over here stacking up things for your life and stacking up things to be better. So Stack 44 signing out. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let's stack up our lives. All right, bye.